Oh, well, I changed my mind. $150,000 for 25%. I'll make you a millionaire within a year.
If you think only moms care about cleaning up messes, Scrub Daddy is here to help you eat your words. After you wash your hands, of course. Aaron Krauss had every single shark eating out of his hand and begging to be chosen as his investor. You doubt it? So did the sharks at first. That is, until they were blown away by one of the smoothest and most impressive pitches in Shark Tank history. The sharks who balked at the deal are biting their tongues as they watch the company's revenue and now market share continue to grow. The company now employs over 200 people and is looking to establish 2 new manufacturing locations in the USA. How did it all begin? We're glad you asked, because you're about to meet the cutest yet handiest sponge that was ever made. A sponge so special, even the multinational giant Unilever had to get in on one of the few ways to make cleaning fun. Aaron seemed to be on fast forward as he walked the sharks through his product's origin story and what it was capable of. It all began when he scratched a vehicle's bodywork while polishing it. We do not need to tell you that Aaron solved this problem and made a lot of money while at it. He relied on his experience to invent a custom line of polishing and buffing pads. 3M bought his line of products but failed to purchase his custom line of sponges. Where some people would destroy the warehouse packed with sponges, Aaron, he put them to good use. He had no idea that using the sponges that 3M rejected to clean his dishes and lawn furniture would spark the multi-million-dollar idea that is Scrub Daddy. Aaron set off to customize the sponge for use in the home instead of the garage. His new, yet old invention, the Scrub Daddy, was a sponge like no other. It boasted features that no competing product could ever dream of. Using perfect showmanship, he demonstrated how the Scrub Daddy changes its texture depending on water temperature, which makes it suitable for both general and heavy-duty cleaning. It has a unique smiling sun face design that does more than just brighten up the room. The smiley slot is a handy time saver to clean cutlery on both sides in one go. Unsurprisingly, all the sharks cheered his vibrant and high-paced infomercial-style pitch. Even the tank's biggest pessimist, Kevin, couldn't fight a fleeting smile. However, they quickly got down to business and asked him some very tough questions the second he laid down his offer. Sharks are not convinced his company is worth the $100,000 investment he wants in exchange for 10% equity. Of course, some of them just wanted to make him sweat enough to accept the lowball offer. Kevin just wasn't buying it. He led the attack by declaring that the innovative smiley face sponge was nothing new. Clearly, he had not paid any attention to the mind-blowing pitch. Either that, or Kevin knows so little about cleaning products that he couldn't recognize how convenient and game-changing the smiley face sponge truly was. Aaron firmly declares that the competition can only count the days until Scrub Daddy runs them out of business. The product is so superior that in 4 months of business, the company had over $100,000 in sales. Though Scrub Daddy has achieved impressive sales on its website, 5 supermarkets, and even QVC, Kevin is determined to knock the company down to a peg. After quibbling about the patents and trademarks, it becomes clear that Kevin is up to no good when he claims the $1 production cost and $2.80 wholesale cost will make the cheap-looking product too expensive. Aaron breezes past his hater and tells the shark that he has more orders than he can fulfill. He came to the Shark Tank to secure funding for an independent manufacturing facility that is dedicated to making Scrub Daddies. Robert jumps on the hater brigade and quickly declares that he cannot see the retail vision behind the product. Mark avoids criticizing the product and instead voices concern about QVC's reliability as a major distributor of their product. Luckily, Lori comes to the defense of QVC, which has made her millions of dollars, and gives Aaron an opening to reveal that the company has a wide range of products that take boredom out of chores. After Mark and Robert bow out, everyone, including Aaron, laughs when Kevin offers him $100,000 for 50% of the company. Damon makes an offer of $50,000 for 15%, but it's contingent on Lori joining the deal. Lori brushes off Damon because she wants Scrub Daddy all to herself. She offers him $100,000 for 30% of the business, on top of getting him into infomercials and retail stores. Kevin, who is still stinging from his rejection, jumps in to distract Lori's tempting offer. He wants to lend Aaron the $100,000 in return for a 50-cent royalty until the money is repaid, and then 10 cents in perpetuity afterwards. Damon triples his offer and is willing to part with $150,000 for 25% equity. Lori quickly jumps with $100,000 for 20% equity. Kevin tries to convince him not to part with any share of his company and instead pay royalties. Lori and Kevin abandon all pride and go head-to-head for Aaron's company. Lori raises her offer to $150,000 for 25% and promises to make Aaron a millionaire within a year. Damon raises his offer to $175,000 and prompts Lori to raise hers to $200,000. All the sharks are shocked when Damon drops out and confesses he was only raising the bid to stick it to Lori. Kevin tries to sweeten his offer. He reduces the royalty to 25 cents until the investment is repaid, and then 7.5 cents in perpetuity. Aaron is most impressed by Lori's offer, but wants her to lower her equity share to 20%. After some hesitation, Lori accepts the deal. Kevin is so mad that he tosses a scrub daddy at Aaron's back on the way out. Luckily for him, his product wasn't a multi-purpose brick. 10 years down the line, Scrub Daddy grew from one product and $100,000 of retail sales to over 150 products and $670 million of sales. The company is indisputably the top seller in Shark Tank history. Scrub Daddy also moved production from Germany to solar power plants in New Jersey and Tennessee. These plants produce so much green electricity that they even power the surrounding homes. The company now employs 273 Americans. Not only are the products 100% made in the USA, they are also environmentally friendly. If that isn't impressive enough, Scrub Daddy has now achieved global domination thanks to a strategic partnership with Unilever, the biggest soap-making company on Earth. In case you were wondering, Lori did live up to her promise, and then some. Aaron is now worth $70 million. Talk about a Shark Tank fairy tale.